Hi everyone, it's Fiona Jane from Australia, and I'm here to share an exciting thank you gift that I received from the lovely Collette, who is Country Kreations. That's Country with a C, Kreations with a K, here on YouTube. Collette, I believe, has been on YouTube for just over a year. She's a beautiful, sweet lady. Please go and check out her channel. She does a whole lot of variety of crafting works, and she will try her hand at just about anything. She's a very clever lady and very, very sweet. So I will just, to be honest, I have already opened it all up because I have filmed this 3 times. I have a new setup and I no longer am filming with my phone. And so I'm just learning how to use it, lighting, sound. The first time I recorded it, there was just about hardly any sound. So I had to watch a YouTube video on how to change my settings and all of that. So hopefully this one will work. 4th time lucky. I really wanted to, Collette said, well, I spoke yesterday to her. I did receive it about Wednesday of last week. It's now Monday in Australia in the afternoon. I just had a really bad week last week. I was in hospital and so on. Anyway, I really wanted to film it, but I didn't know how to use the camera, so I waited, and then of course today, it's alright, I'm determined. So let me just share you what she received. Now, the reason why Collette sent me a thank you gift was because Collette was entering a challenge which had a Beatrix Potter theme. I think it was Deb Hendricks from memory. And she wanted to make a mini junk journal, and Collette hadn't made a junk journal before. So she was asking her subscribers for inspiration and if we could link her or recommend some other YouTubers who make junk journals and who have inspired us. Now, there are so many that inspired me. There are so many talented ladies and gentlemen out there that do junk journals. So I just linked a few and told Collette a few little tips that I found that's been helpful. So Collette wanted to send me this thank you gift, and so I thank you so much, Collette. I absolutely love everything, and let me just share it all. Firstly, Collette gave me a tag as instead of a card, which I adore, and this is, look at the dangle, like it's just beautiful. It's on chain. It's just all these acrylic beads. It's beautiful. She's got some flowers, some foam roses and paper flowers and fabric flowers at the top, and a little collage of those. And then, if this is not me, Collette, I don't know what. All my life I've been called princess from my family. I'm not going to share why, but anyway, this says a little crown. It has a little crown, picture of a crown, and it says, "If the crown fits." So I love it. I absolutely love it. She's done a 3D butterfly where she's done the die cuts. Very, very dainty. And some little tiny, weeny, teeny flowers down the bottom. And on the back, she said to me, "To Fiona, thank you for giving me the inspiration of doing a junk journal. Enjoy, my lovely. Much hugs, Collette. Kiss, kiss, kiss." Thank you, darling. When I opened this, to be honest, I cried when I read that. I was like, oh, that's adorable. She made that for me. I don't know about you, but a handmade gift means the world to me. Absolutely means the world to me, that somebody took the time and made something for me. I just think, yeah, that just means so much. So thank you, darling. So let me share the papers with you. I'll just move this. She's given me some, I think they're tea stained. I think this little book page, she's either decoupaged or she's stamped and then done like an acrylic coating on it. It feels really nice. I love textures. This is it looks like an old paper that it's got the day and the date on it, and just another little piece here. So thank you, darling. They will definitely go in my junk journals. That little one. She's made 2 other little things. There was another tag, I'm not sure where it went. This little tag with some lace. It's a decoupage napkin. Very nice, rich colours on that side. And then she's got like pieces, it looks like pieces of an old newspaper. Maybe a catalogue or something on that one. And then I absolutely love this. This is definitely going in my fairy garden, my magical fairy garden junk journal. She's decoupaged a beautiful birdie on a branch and some lace, and then she's put some script stamp on it, which I love. Thank you, darling. Now this little paper bag, I have seen tutorials on how, I don't know, I can't remember who, so I'd have to go back and have a look, on how to make a junk journal out of one of these. They're very, very sturdy, and here, you know, you usually get them if you go into, like, quite often it's one of those exclusive type shops here. They usually use them, and, you know, they have their own little stamp of their, whatever their company is on them. So yeah, that's beautiful. I'm going to definitely do that after I finish what I'm doing. This is a piece of history, and is this not, no tea staining, ladies and gentlemen, needed here. This is definitely yellow. It's probably not showing up as yellow as what it is, but it is, let me see if that's better. It is incredibly aged. It is from, I've got it around the wrong way. It is from 1940. It is Wednesday, June the 19th. It's page 3. It's from the late London edition, and it has, if you have a look here, it has people who are saying, they're talking about here at the top about Hitler and Mussolini, and decides France's fate. So it's very much a piece of history. Down the bottom here, I thought it was quite applicable. It had chronic rheumatism and all these ailments, lumbago, sciatica, gout, arthritis, etc. All ended. Oh, gee, they must have a magical cure in 1940 that they don't know about in 2018. So the other thing that made me have a giggle, because there's all these ads, I just love this. This is just a piece of treasure. I don't think I'm going to be able to cut it up, but maybe I could. I don't know what I could do, but I really love this. Here's this lady, 1940s, got to remember, and she says, "Now remember, there's no need to boil your clothes. New washing method makes clothes last longer, saves coal or gas, and gets washing finished in 1.5 hours earlier." Are you serious? And the ad goes on. Are you serious? How long did they take to actually wash their clothes? Thank you that I am this generation and not back then of my mother's. Okay, these papers she's wrapped in here. I probably messed them up a little bit, but these are Collette. These are my absolute favorites. They are me to a T, and they're really quite fine and dainty, which I love, because I can then put them on some thicker cardstock, or I can put them on just copy paper, stained copy paper, and then use them as pockets or whatever, so they're not too bulky. I really love them. So there's this pattern. There's a couple of those. There's 3 of those. And then there is 3 of this one, which is a nice deep green. And I mean, my journal, junk journal, is definitely these colors, because it's a garden and it's pretty. And then there's one each of all of these ones. So there's a beautiful carnation, which reminds me of my nan, who's being long gone. Absolutely love that. She used to grow them. And here's a lovely dusty pink rose. And sorry, bear with me, my hands are so sore. And I think this is like a plummy colour, you'd call it. And she's given me an embossed paper with numbers. Love it, love it, love it. Thank you, darling. But those papers are super pretty. And then she's given me these 2 little baggies that you can, when you send out gifts or something to someone, I usually seal up the bottom, and then on the top I put the topper, and so you can open it from the bottom and reuse it again and again if the person that gets it. So thank you, darling. That size is excellent, because I don't even have that size. And then she's given me these. They're like they're embossed, and I love the way they feel. They just feel really nice. This one's got like lines going across it, almost like a zigzag. Oh, it is a zigzag this way, sorry. Now I can't remember the actual Is it Chevron? I can't think of the name. Anyway, I always say zigzag, but I know it starts with C, I think. There is a beautiful purple one, which is lovely, and it's nice. It's good. It's not too thick, but it's just a good weight. So I'll be definitely using those. And then there is an orange one. I'm not sure if you can see the pattern of that one. So thank you, darling. Now she had this much more prettier than I did, and they did break, so I had to tie it. But this is beautiful. Oh, look at my horrible hands. This is beautiful sari silk, and being that colour, it's definitely going to go in my journal, darling. So thank you. And these papers, there's a variety of different ones. So we've got some kind of like vintage looking ones, which are, say, your bingo cards, which, you know, you could either cut up or whatever you wanted to do with those. And then you've got the really pretty florals. There's a couple of these that are got glitter on them. I'm not sure if you can see that, and they're framed. They're beautiful. Now, when I think of this next one, I think of two people that I do know, and one would be Brandy Lynn, and the other one would be Michelle Scott. And look at Paris, ladies. Eat your heart out. Paris, Paris, Paris. And then we've got like the creams and the light green. And some of them, most of them are double-sided. Not all of them, but most of them are. Music paper. What does this one say? Life is beautiful. Oh, I love that. Love, 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 love. That's like a peachy. We've got some embossed on the roses. It's actually embossed. Don't know if there we go. You can see it there. And there's the roses close up. Hang on, we'll put that behind it because the light see it a bit better. And what else do we have here? There's so many different ones. Just a really lovely variety of papers. I would say they're 6x6. Just looking at them, just really beautiful papers. So thank you, honey. There are so many here. And there's some, I have to show these ones. These are really nice. There's a map one. Not sure where it is. Could be Paris. Let's have a look. Oh, it is too. Paris. And some like wood board, grainy type ones. I really love them, and on the back as well. Lovely. Thank you, sweetheart. You've spoilt me rotten. You didn't have to do all this, and I would definitely use them, honey. And this is something that I have been wanting. It's on my wish list, and now I have it. How spoiled am I? So I can stamp away, and let's see what my stamping skills are like, because I've done stamping like 30 years ago, and I've had a go at it in my Christmas junk journal and another one I've made, but I generally try and avoid stamping. But you know, why not have a go? In my own personal one, I can do whatever I like. I'm not giving it to anybody, so I am going to have fun. So thank you, honey. Now, she did have two of these baggies with the organza bags. Absolutely beautiful. And I just took one out and put the papers down. So I have two of those organza bags to use. And she's given me lots of little strips of paper. And guess what? Those that know the YouTube Shelley from Crafting Mamas, Shelley taught us, must have been a year ago or more, I'm not sure, about serendipity paper. And serendipity paper, basically, to put it simply, is a whole heap of different papers, whatever you want to put on it, and it's basically a word for one-of-a-kind paper. So I like, it doesn't matter how, you can paint on it, or you can put papers on it, or leftovers, you know, scrapbooking papers, or whatever you want. I like to put all these leftover strips and glue them together. There's quite a few she's given me. And make these one-of-a-kind papers. And I usually, like, you know, try and get them to flow in colours. And they are super pretty, and you can make tags and all sorts of things out of them. They're really, really pretty and so different. So thank you, darling, for all that, because I totally will use it. Thank you, honey. Oops, I've got the air conditioner and the fan on. It's quite humid today. And another little book page that's got some decoupage on it. So thank you, darling. And look at this elegant lady. Isn't she adorable? I think that have to go in like a vintage ladies journal or something like that. Or maybe even I could put some Liquitex over it, or maybe some Mod Podge, and I could put her and make a wall hanging out of her, because she's really quite elegant. I like her. And here's some tissue, which it is, the print on it, I love it. So country, so dainty, so shabby chic, just absolutely gorgeous. I'm trying to keep it together so you can see it. So it's got like, oh, there's the fan. It's got like roses. Here we go. How about I put it up? Beautiful rose print on it. And Colette's given me some beautiful book pages and a little piece of paper that she's folded over for. I think I might make a little booklet out of that and put it in my journal. So thank you, honey. There's the other little bag. Now in here, wonder what she's got in here. Oh, I've forgotten one thing. This absolutely gorgeous acetate. It's in the shape of like a flower, and she's put butterflies on it, and she's put some glitter, so it's very shiny and beautiful, and she's put some lace at the top. Thank you, darling. And here's some more sari silk. Now let me just make sure. Oh, my hands, they are, look at them, they're absolutely so swollen, that really hurt. And I push it. I have been enjoying crafting again after, oh, I don't know, 4 months of not crafting. I did do the Christmas journal, but other than that, I haven't done a thing. So I have been doing it again, and I've really been enjoying it. So Colette's put this in this nice little box. It's beautiful. And I forgot, there's 2 little things in here. So firstly, she's given me, I think there's 4 in here. 4 of these little wooden clothes pegs. So they're really cute. Thank you, darling. And then they're in here. I won't open it. I don't think I can. I think I might have done it too tight. There's actually a strip of plastic, which I absolutely love. See if I can. No, I can't at the moment. Anyway, inside it has like a doily pattern. It's actually, it reminded me of, you know, like when you buy flowers from, say, a florist, and they wrap them sometimes in the clear plastic with maybe a print on it. It's got like a doily pattern. That is absolutely beautiful. And you know what? I think that would look really nice with making some pockets and tags with maybe some baking paper or greaseproof paper behind it that's maybe dyed, and then this over the top. I think it'll look really pretty. She's done a bottle cap which has got some beautiful yellow daisies, which daisies are my absolute favorite flower, and then roses, but daisies, I just love daisies. So thank you, darling. And this is full, absolutely, look at it all, of charms. So I'll take a couple out while I fumble with my fingers. Come on, hands. Let's have a look. We've got horses. There's a horsey. And we have, this is not a charm, this is just, I guess you just glue this one on. A beautiful butterfly. A bird. Dear Fiona. I didn't get any sleep at all last night, not even 5 minutes, so I'm running on fresh air. Another horse. Some hearts, some butterflies. What else have we got over here? Oh, we've got Pegasus. Oh, Collette. That's going in the magical fairy garden. There has to be unicorns and Pegasuses. We go. Oh. This camera must autofocus. I'll need to learn how to change that. Okay. And an owl. And what really made me giggle was there's a little word in here that says party. 2 of them. I was like, Collette, I'm way past my party age, darling. Just ask the grandkids that call me Granny instead of Nana. Cheeky little things. Okay. These are absolutely beautiful. Here we go. see if I can put some in my hand. They're all in this bag. Oops, I'm not going to tip them all out. We'll show you there's 3 little different ones. So there's all different shapes and sizes. Fantastic, the little ones for stick pins, like this little baby. Oh, can't do that. Sorry, can't bend my fingers. It's really hurting at the moment. Okay, you're going to have to, sorry, that itty bitty one there. That's great for stick pins. The bigger ones would be fantastic even at the top of a stick pin, with maybe a big pearl, but also fantastic for shabby chic flowers or flowers of any kind as a center. So absolutely beautiful, Collette. There's so many different varieties. Look at that beautiful purple one. Isn't that gorgeous? So thank you, honey. And then there's sorry, that's not good. Then there's some FEMA roses. So they're beautiful. I'll have to find a perfect project for them. So thank you so much, darling. And in the bottom of that box, Collette has some beautiful napkins. Absolutely beautiful. And right down the bottom here, we've got just some little pieces of cardstock and tags and things that she's die cutted out. So thank you, honey. I will use all of them. So please go on and check out Colette's channel. That is Country Kreations with a K for creations. She's a lovely lady, Collette. Please introduce yourself to her. She's a very friendly lady, and enjoy. I think she goes live. I will have to try and link it in the bottom. I need to learn how to do that, so I'll do my best and also find out what day she goes live. At the moment she's having a little bit of a break, but she'll be back shortly. So thank you, sweetheart. I love you so much, and thank you everybody who has watched. Thank you very much for all my subscribers, my new subscribers as well. I'd like to welcome you. I am going to try and make some tutorials and videos now that I have a proper setup. I just need to find the proper place, so I need to clean up my craft space, and then in a couple of weeks I will actually be moving into my own craft room again, which will be fabulous. So thank you, everyone. I hope you're having a lovely afternoon or evening or morning, depending on where you are, and bless you all and love you all, and I hope to talk to you soon. Thank you very much for watching. Bye-bye.